Wouldn't it be ironic if the fastest JavaScript runtime in the world also turned out to be the fastest way to ship your entire codebase to the internet? What a mother effing crazy 24 hours. But how did this code end up leaked in the first place? Well, as I mentioned, the source map was accidentally packaged in an NPM release, but that's weird because build tools normally strip out source maps automatically. Well, Claude code is built on Bun.js, which, as you might recall, was recently acquired by Anthropic. And it just so happens that about 3 weeks ago, somebody opened up an issue on GitHub about Bun.js serving source maps in production. Wouldn't it be ironic if the fastest JavaScript runtime in the world also turned out to be the fastest way to ship your entire codebase to the internet? It's unclear if that was the root cause, and it's also possible that some unfortunate developer did this by accident, or perhaps some rogue developer did it on purpose. We may never know the truth, but now it's time for the fun part. What did we actually learn from the leak? Well, first, we learned that Claude uses Axios. If you subscribe to my channel, then you know that Axios was compromised by North Korean hackers yesterday. The exploit can install a remote access Trojan on anyone using this package, and in theory, if that happened on Anthropic servers, it could be a massive disaster. But the next thing we learned is that Claude code is basically just a dynamic prompt sandwich glued together with TypeScript, and not some magical piece of futuristic technology. In a basic AI chatbot, you typically have a hidden system prompt that gets combined with your prompt. Then the base model uses statistics to regurgitate a bunch of data it stole from the internet. But in Claude code, things are far more complex, with a total of 11 steps from input to output. Somebody already vibe coded a website that breaks down every step, but the most interesting part about this code base is that it contains tons of hard-coded instructions and guardrails that basically beg Claude to please don't do anything weird. Like there's just file after file of these massive hard-coded strings telling Claude to be a good boy. And that's kind of surprising because if this code were ever leaked, it would instantly turn from a black box into a blueprint for Claude's competition. And ironically, that's exactly what happened. What makes that even more funny though is that Claude was actively trying to stop their competition from copying Claude code by implementing anti-distillation poison pills.